In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this card using pigment sprinkles and a little bit of watercoloring. So here's the card right here. I'm going to start with a piece of shimmery white cardstock and just make sure that it's free of any lint or dirt. Here are my pigment sprinkles. I keep them organized in this little box from Michaels, and I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay and the Granny Apple Green. I definitely recommend having some scratch paper down, as well as possibly even wearing gloves. You can see I was playing with the pigment sprinkles earlier. So I'm going to start by getting the top half of this card wet. Very nice and wet. And then I'm going to quickly get out my pigment sprinkles and just kind of, whoa, that's going to be dark. Wipe my fingers, and here we go. Super dark. Pretty fun. So if you want it to be lighter, obviously add less. I just find it a little bit hard to control how it comes out though. I'm just going to keep kind of going over this, but I definitely want to make a line down here for my grass. I'm going right to the edge, so you can just kind of keep going over those little dots, make them go away. I'm just going to try and make it a little bit darker over on this side. Nice. So I'm going to clean this off by just squeezing it and running it across my Stampin' Scrub. So that's pretty clean. So now I'm going to get the bottom half wet. I'm staying away from the top. It looks like I still have some sprinkles in there. That's okay, because we're going to cover them up with blue. Or green. I know it looks orangey, but yellow and blue make green. So I'm going to go right up to the edge there. I'm going to create this nice green. I think I want the green to be a tiny bit darker, so let's see if I can do that. Maybe a little bit more. That was very tiny. Anyway, I'm going to let this dry, set this aside. And I'm going to bring in one that I've already done that's already dry. And I'm going to attach it to this early espresso base. I'm going to use quite a bit of snail adhesive because the water has caused the shimmer paper to kind of bend a little bit. I want to make sure it sticks down really well. And I'm going to cap these guys before I knock them over and spill them. Now I have cut out a silhouette, and I have used the Silhouette Scene stamp set. I used this girl right here, and then I've used this tree die for the tree. So here is my big branch, and I'm gonna possibly trim some of it or see how it goes. So I'm gonna use some adhesive to glue this down. Actually, I think I'm going to emboss my little girl first. So let me hold off on the glue. And I'm going to use the embossing buddy just to make sure nothing else is wet. And I've got my little girl, and I've got some Versamark ink. And I'm going to ink her up. And I'm going to put her just on the bottom here. And then I'm going to use some black shimmer embossing powder. This is a little bit of a messy card, but it turns out nice. So I'm just going to get that on her. Okay, that's gonna look nice. Oh, let's get some up here too. And it looks like I've got a little bit too much up there. So I'll just wipe that off with a dry brush. Okay, so now I'm going to heat this up, and the heat tool is going to melt this powder, but not my fingers. Okay, so now she's all ready to go. So now I need to add the tree with which she is swinging from. So now I will add glue to this. And I'm just going to kind of put some dots of glue on some of the outermost leaves. Okie dokie. And it looks like I need to poke out a couple of pieces here. Okay. I'm going to use my tweezers to place this. And let's see, right about there. And it's okay if some of the things are hanging over, because we're going to mount it to a card, so they won't be hanging over too much. Oh my gosh, I really like this card a lot. I'm just going to get some of these out. Still stayed in. Whoops. Don't move the tree. And then this goes on the base of the card. So there we go. A card using silhouette scenes and sweet silhouette and the pigment sprinkles. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed learning more about pigment sprinkles. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my website, elainescreations.net. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.